I'm gonna love you.
Hey, welcome back everybody to Dan's Chess Lounge. I'm Dan. Today we're going to continue talking about these mating patterns because that's one way to improve and get better at chess very fast is to work on your tactics and work on your mating patterns. Your pattern recognition will improve and pretty soon you'll be beating players that you haven't beaten before and you'll notice a big difference in your chess game. So let's go ahead and dive in. Today I want to talk about Reti's mate. Now, Reti's mate is named after the chess player Richard Réti. Now, he was a chess player in the late 1800s all the way to the mid 1900s. He died an early death of scarlet fever when he was 40, but he left his mark on the game of chess. He was known for being a leader of what they call hypermodernism. During this time, there was some I guess you could say a difference in opinion of how the game should be played. Up till then, classically, it was put your pawns in the center of the board, and the fight for the center is done directly with your pawns on e4, d4. But he was one of the leaders. Him and Aaron Nimzovich was one of the leaders in this hyper-modernism era, where it was you can fight for the center indirectly. So you can fiend kettle your bishops, and you can fight for the center with your minor pieces, doing it that way instead of actually sticking your pawns and your pieces in the middle of the board. You can control the center, indirectly. So that's one of the things that he really left his mark on the game. Is with his belief of how to tackle the fight for the center. So during his times, he's had a lot of great games with a lot of titans of chess. He was in the era of Akiba Rubinstein, Capablanca, Alexander Alekin, Efim Bogojabo. So he was in the era of a lot of great chess titans and chess players, and he held his own. He won a lot of games against them. He never became world champion or anything like that, but he was definitely right there on that same level as the other ones that I just mentioned. So let's go ahead and get into the position and see what Reti's mate is all about. Now, if you look on the screen, you'll see that Reti's mate is delivered with white having a bishop and a rook. So it's just two pieces for white. Now, black's king is surrounded by a few of his pieces, his bishop, knight, and two pawns here. So really, the mate is accomplished with black kind of trapping his own self in with his pieces, and then the rook and bishop delivering mate. So let's go ahead and look at a game that was played by Richard Réti versus Savielly Tartakower, another chess titan back in the day. Now this game here is a short game where Richard Réti was able to get off his Reti's mate. Let's see how it all unfolded. E4, C6, D4, D5. Now right here you have the Carol Khan, knight C3. D takes E, knight takes E. This is your standard Carol Khan opening right here. Knight F6, Queen D3. Everything looks fine so far. E5, okay, contesting the center. D takes E. Queen A5 is an indirect way of grabbing the pawn on E5. Bishop D2 to block. Queen takes on E5, he gets his pawn back. The material balance has been restored. Queenside castle. Knight takes E4. Now right here, this raises a red flag because I immediately see some tactics that can happen right here. Do you all see the tactics? Right. Queen d8, check. King takes. Bishop g5, check. Now, at this point here, black has just two moves that he can go. He can go to king e8. That would be checkmate, coming with the rook next. Or he can go king c7, and then that's checkmate with the bishop, which is Reti's mate. So he walked right into Reti's mate, all because of the knight takes knight move here. What black should have done, black should have just developed his bishop here to e7 and then traded off the knights here or castled, but that was a blunder there. The knight takes was a big blunder. Then he walked right into Reti's mate. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.